For those of the people who don't know you the way I do, so first, what's your name?
Emanuele,
And where are you from?
Italy. Italy.
And if you had to introduce yourself in a few sentences, what would you say to the world?
I'm a 22 years old guy from north of Italy,
Yeah.
and I moved in France 9 years ago now.
Mhm. So you speak French.
So I speak French also.
Mhm.
And what can we say? I love my life. And we are talking in a video, Martin.
That's okay, Martin. It's okay.
Ils sont partis.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye, Martin. Thank you. See you. Yes, of course.
So va demain.
I don't. So, and also you got swag. You dress good,
What?
man. You got swag, bro. You dress good. No one
Okay.
says.
I'm Italian, so that's
Oh!
the way we have to look
Ah,
at everything.
okay. So I'll cut to the chase. The reason I'm making this video is because all I want is to have your opinion on something. Because when I speak to you, you always say the truth, and you have a good mind. So I just have one question for you. Okay. Do you think free housing is a human right?
I think a human right is to have a place where you can call it home. And the way that you intend a house may be different. For example, I know some homeless guy around the road and on city around that even if they now got an apartment, a bedroom, they don't find this place a home. It's just their resting place. And it's very important to have a place where you can call it like a safe space, because you know if you in danger or something, you have the case for a bedroom.
And do you think that safe place should be free?
I think yeah. But at different levels. Like recently you cannot make a villa for everyone. That's not possible.
What is a villa?
Like a big house.
Ah, right.
It's not possible and it's not needed. But yeah, everyone should be able to have. Depends on how they make also a place to live, to call it home. And we're still not there in the world.
Yeah, but regardless of whether or not the world can achieve it, you do think that it's morally right for a person to have a free place to live as a human right.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it is possible that in the world we'll ever have it? No.
That's why I think the best way is to make houses and stuff like that affordable in function of how much a person can pay.
Ah, okay.
So if you're completely homeless and you have no money even for food, then yes, for me it has to be free.
Right.
But why someone that live a normal life, have a salary, have a job, should pretend to have a free place also? I'm not sure that's the right thing.
You know, when I think about that, about people with high income levels, if whether or not they're entitled to a home, to me I think, well, if it's their primary residence, they don't have 10 homes, they decide that this free home is theirs, then is not every human being deserves the same right? Because if we say, what is a right now, like freedom of speech, do the people with the best use of language and the most highest vocabulary words, are they allowed to speak more than the people who don't know how to speak? A right is a right. So in the sense of a home, shouldn't everyone be entitled to a free home in an ideal world?
Okay, but I think we don't need. Maybe the word in English is not the right one, but equality is something.
Equality?
Equality.
Equality.
And equity
Ah,
is another thing.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So everyone should have should be able to have a home. But if this right that is given to everyone is it like reasonably impossible for our society to build home for everyone? Then I think free home for everyone. Then I think the equity thing is to make it affordable in different levels, but not because he has more rights than you to have a free home, but the fact that if you have the free home as someone that has no money, it still makes you in a different level of thing, because he will have a home, you will have one, but you will have money. And that's why I think it's not that you have different rights, but you have to have less, so everyone can have the same.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying that we have to take a priority about what's the most urgent population, and that is people who are poor, can't afford it. It's interesting because... But
still, in a utopic vision, everyone should have a free
even
home.
the rich.
Even the rich, everyone.
Yeah, like if I can snap my fingers like this, and homes can appear, it should not just be for the poor.
No, for everyone.
Okay. But in terms of...
But realistically...
Right.
We have to be also realistic.
Right. So the reason why I wanted to ask you that without like telling you what the question was, I wanted
because he didn't tell me anything before.
I wanted the question to be a surprise because I wanted you to react to it normally, because to tell you the truth, what I've been doing since the last time I saw you
2 years ago.
is 2 years ago, is I am building apartment units and inviting people to live there for free at no cost forever. Meaning we give them the keys to an apartment and they don't have to pay rent. They can move out whenever, because I don't think we have recognized housing as a human right yet. I don't think it's really possible, but it's nice to try. And it's a lottery-based system, so it's random selection, whether you're rich or poor or from this country or that country. Anyone can get in because it's called universal housing.
Yes, but we made that problem of people not having houses. A lot back in the days, there was not so much homeless people because we built up that system. And so, it's good to face the fact that, okay, we have this problem, so we will have to make a solution.
Yeah, the only difference is, honestly, we're not a homeless shelter. We're a non-profit that doesn't, we don't cater to the poor, we don't cater to the rich. We try to make it fair by having an unbiased selection for people who apply. But it's interesting because when I spoke to this priest training in the seminary, 30 minutes ago, he told me he doesn't think people should get it because it will make them complacent. You know the complacent? Lazy?
Lazy, okay.
So it says he'll make it, but to me, I said, it's not our opinion. Our opinion of what they do with a right shouldn't dictate whether they deserve it. Who cares if they're lazy? Okay, they're lazy. You know what?
You have to let them have the choice.
Yeah, exactly. So I was trying to explain that to him, and he goes, I don't know, I feel like you have to work for it. And I'm like, you have to earn a place. No one asked to be born.
Yeah.
But we have to pay to be here.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. That does not make sense to me. So the whole point of this organization, it's called Actum. It's called Actum.
Okay.
Is we want to basically give people the chance to no longer have to worry about rent.
Okay.
And I wonder what kind of contributions they'll make to humanity when they finally, hello Peggy,
Hi, Peggy.
when they finally have the time to live their life, because I feel like people are so tired and exhausted by labor that they no longer really have quality living. But again, if they turn out not to have quality life, it's not our opinion.
No,
We should
you
still
give
provide.
them the possibility to launch their life,
Yeah,
to have some place to have to call it home.
yeah,
I feel it's a good thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, personally, maybe I will do kind of different and make it possible for everyone, but prioritizing people that really need it. But still, I feel it's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool because, yeah, it would be the first time we actually step back and say, oh wow, maybe you shouldn't have to pay for a home. If they want to buy a home like a villa, they can later, but we just want to give them the option, right? What do you think the problems that will occur if someone tries to do this?
Well, definitely the housing housing business will never want something like that.
I know, right?
And if it becomes something big, you will definitely have rich people against that, and they have the ways to destroy this thing, mediatizations and stuff like that. So that will be, I think, the biggest problem. And I don't know. I mean,
Like it's interesting because if you look at the budget of how a person spends their money, most of it goes to rent, and then the other things are other essentials
Yeah,
and
that's
food.
true.
But when you eliminate rent, they actually get to spend that money on the economy. So the economy itself, I think, it won't be in trouble by eliminating rent, but real estate will not like us. Actually, they probably want to kill us. They'd probably, we find like a red dot,
yeah,
a sniper
no,
for right here.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, and the problem is that real estate is one of the biggest business out there. So
Yeah.
they will make you a lot of trouble, I think.
Well, you know, in America, just 300 years ago, they said, excuse me, why is the education only available for the rich and wealthy kids? How come the poor don't get to learn? And they said, it's not a human right. If you want to learn, if the poor people learn, we're going to lose all of our farmers. And then they said, well, even if they don't become farmers, they still have a right to education. So now they said, fine. But the problem is that it pissed off all of the wealthy. But today, every kid has a right to school. So I feel like everything pisses people off.
Yeah. A good thing about France, oh, there's many, but a good thing about France is that, and I made a comparison with Italy, which I lived in both, so I feel this way. And a good thing about France is that French people, through all the history, when they had a problem, they felt something isn't right or fair for everyone, they will fight
Nice.
for it, and they will
Respect.
want the right to be listened. And they actually, it's not something just like a manifestation, they will talk and blah blah blah, and 1 year later everything's come back to normal. No, they will do until the government will change something.
Italy too?
Less.
Oh, less.
It's France.
Okay.
A lot. So, and we should do that everywhere in the world.
Yeah, they should. They
So,
should. Yeah. I feel like, yeah. To me, the biggest crime in the world is forcing a person to tax them with rent. Basically, here's a price tag on your life that you didn't ask for, and you have to work, more than 6 hours a day just to afford this. It seems outdated. Like, I don't think in the future it's going to be like this. thousands and thousands of years from now,
Maybe it will change.
I think eventually we're gonna be like, that's kind of wrong and kind of weird. It needs to change.
The problem of humanity is when we did something very wrong, we acknowledge it so many years later.
Yeah.
And when it's too late.
And you're saying this might be one of those things, paying for a apartment might be one of those things we'll look down upon as a crime.
Homelessness in general, yes. And it has also about
Cool.
free home.
Cool. Well, hey, we started it this year. We launch officially around September, October,
Okay.
and we are trying to make it known.
In the USA?
Yes.
Or
yes.
specific? Yeah, okay.
Our first unit will be in the USA, but it's going to be a global fundraiser, and we have our goal.
Okay.
And what we do is we put the money in the stock market, all the donations, so that we can generate steady cash flow, and we can just continue to build a new apartment every year. So once it begins, I think even if it fails, it's going to send a signal to the world that, because we don't get paid for doing this, it's a non-profit.
Yeah, it's voluntary. Okay.
So I think it sends a signal to the world that even though there are billionaires in the world that will never care for them, even though the government will never care for its citizens truly, it's possible for people to help each other.
And be careful, another thing about this. As you're saying, it's non-profit and stuff like that. The people that doesn't like your idea, like the real estate agents, will make every way possible to look like it's an idle organization, that you're laundering money. And be careful about that. They will do that because
yeah, man.
And you have to protect everything about this.
Dude, I just think if one of the people that comes to the OCRs came and said, I'm building apartment units and living for free, I'd be like, dude, that's the best thing to happen to humanity. Like, good luck, but it seems like we're so late, you know? I don't know, but you're right. We have to protect.
No. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We have to protect.
We have to protect ourselves.
And be very transparent and clear about what you do. So they will have nothing against you.
True. Yeah. Okay.
Good luck with everything.
Was it worth the wait? Random question, huh? You didn't expect this.
Yeah. Perfect.